What's up, people of God? So this is what your little country bunking is up to. I'm taking this winch off so I can replace it. And as you see, my hands are dirty. I normally like to use gloves, but when I can feel, I move a little faster, so I just decided not to use the gloves. But yeah, why would I get my nails done when they're gonna get messed back up again? Huh? So this is why you little country bunkies don't get the nails done. But this is just something I'm trying to do before it starts raining. And what I want to say, I'm also going to take the DPF filter off of my truck for my truck people, my Ram people. If it don't say Ram, it's not a truck. I'm sorry, they tricked you. It's a toy. But for my Ram people, the DPF filter, I just found out today they have a maintenance schedule on those for the newer trucks, is what my buddy told me. He has a 2022, and his service advisor advised him that they recommend you replace them at 100 to 150,000 miles. But for those of you, my truck people, this is my truck people that have been walking with me, then you already know your little country bunkin has not replaced one. I've never replaced the DPF filter on my truck. I could have taken this thing off without having to take this bracket off, but I gotta take the bracket off, which I don't want to take the bracket off, but I can't get these little pins out, so I'm gonna have to take the bracket off and get a wrench in there. It would be so much easier if I could just knock these cotter pins, but this thing keeps moving on me. See, I don't have nothing to hold it unless I can pull this around and place it on something to beat it up. For those of you who have the Ram trucks, they're saying that there's 150,000 mile there's 150,000 mile maintenance on it. If you've been following my channel, then you know you could just pressure wash it out and you can still clean it that way. And I've got over 500,000 or nearly 500,000 miles on mine, and I've never replaced it, but I'm going to replace it now. I'm not having any issues with it, but I figure after 500,000 miles, why not? Anyway, I'm going to go get me a bigger punch. I'll be back. I got it. I was able to pull it out with this after beating it for a little while. So I got that out. Ouch. Dang it. I've already scraped my arm when a piece of this, I was eating it and it flew back on me. So now I don't have to take this bracket out. I can just take this out, bada boom, bada bing. And I'll slide this between here. And now I can go and replace this winch. So I'm gonna cut these cables loose because I'll be using new cables. So anyway, I just wanted to pop in. I'm gonna have a long night again tonight, but nevertheless, I hope that you guys have a blessed evening. And if nobody has told you that they loved you today, then you already know that your little country bunkin sister loves you. Be blessed. Alrighty, so I got my winch in the trunk. I've got warranty on my winch, so I'm just gonna go get another one. And I won't put it on today because I want to prioritize myself so I don't overwork myself. I can put that on Sunday after I put my DPF filter on. What I want to do after I get my winch replaced, after I go pick up this replacement winch, then I'm going to take off my DPF filter. As I was saying earlier, for the newer Rams, even the filter is designed differently. The newer DPF filters, they're designed with it's not like one big open canister. There's like a small tube area, and a front portion of the canister is like a smaller size, and then it goes down to like a smaller tube area, and it opens back up. I don't really think that's a good design. I really don't. I think that's an awful design, and many of my friends who currently have the newer trucks, like I also have a newer truck with that design, but it's not really driven a lot. But many of my friends who has those trucks with the newer design, they have frequent DPF issues with regenning, where they constantly need to regen, because obviously just me putting my brains on it, the truck can't breathe like that. So if it has a big open canister, then it goes back small to this small constricted tube going to the next big open portion of the canister. When soot gets in that little hole, that's going to clog up the breathing room for the smoke from the engine to shoot straight through. So no wonder you have more people having issues with the newer trucks DPF system, right? They should have just left the design alone and not bother it. And then on the newer trucks, they have an interval where there's the exchange interval is like 100 to 150,000 miles. Those canisters should last way longer than that. However, the newer trucks that have those newly designed canisters, those DPF filters are the price of them to replace them are much cheaper than the price to replace those on the trucks, the older model trucks, right? So the older model trucks, the price would be like, to replace it would be like $4,000. And then the newer model trucks, you can get those for like half that cost, like anywhere from $1,800 to $2,000. So they're expecting you to replace them. The older model trucks, you can also just take those off and pressure wash them out, as I've showed in previous videos, and it cleans the soot out of there. Now, is it 100% clean? Obviously, it may not be 100% clean, because we know that there those little styrofoam pieces on both ends still hold some stuff within the filter, right? But it is a good way to clean it and get all of that soot. You can even see when all of that soot is coming out of there, and once you know you've pressure washed it out, you know it's not clogged. Even if it's not 100% clean, it's still not clogged. And so I have done that for several years, and my mileage on my older truck is almost 500,000 miles. You know, most people say, oh, let's just delete it because we don't want to deal with it. Well, when you delete it, then that now you're breaking the law. So you're violating federal emissions, because they have built them and designed them like that, even though it's not as healthy for the motor. But still yet, that's the law, and that's what, we must abide by. But when we learn how to that thing heavy. But when we learn how to manage the system, then there won't be an issue, right? There'll be less of an issue with breaking the law, because now most people can stop deleting them and just be like, oh yeah, I know what to do, I just take it off and clean it. But for the newer truck, it's not that simple, because even when you take it off and clean it, you can pressure wash it out, but you gotta move it around. I would assume move it around you're trying to get everything coming from one end going back to the other end out. And now they've got this weird design where it's big on this side and small tube in the middle and big back on this side. So if you pressure wash it there, you got to try to get everything going straight through that little hole, and that's tough. What's up, guys? Y'all got my eggs back? Yeah, I brought some eggs. Nobody was here. That was just, he said I'll take them. I said, okay, just bring my baskets back. So My people have brought them some eggs. He was like, he's like, if you don't mind, ma'am, I'll keep them since they're not here. I said, sure.
Yep, you gonna get another one?
Yeah, I'm gonna get another one.
She'll get you on that side.
All right. So, y'all out at this store, and this thing is so heavy. Oh, yeah, it was so heavy. All right, guys, let me get this. Okay, so they are completely out of stock over here. So she just looked it up for me. I'm gonna have to lift this heavy thing one more again and go down to their other store, which has about 5, and then hopefully they'll hold on to one by the time I get over there. I'm only like, it's only gonna take me 15 minutes to get to the other store, and then if by chance, God forbid, they're out, then there's another store where they have about, oh, what did I do with the key? Oh, here it is in my pocket, where they have 19. So I just need to pick it up, and then I'm done with that. So yeah. But anyway, people of God, that's all I'm talking about. My truck people, my automotive people, they're designing these new things where people will have to come to them to get anything done. And I just think, or where you will have to be required, they're designing it where you will be required to purchase their part. And for those who still want to delete trucks, like I say, I would advise to follow the law and not do it. And anyway, there's another buddy of mine. He bought him a nice brand new truck and decided that he was going to delete his truck. And you know what happened? Lo and behold, poor thing, when he, oh Lord, how does this do? When he decided to how do I get this thing to function? When he decided to delete his truck, oh, there's a button on the back that I didn't know about. One of my buddies decided to delete his truck, and when he did that, it was shut down. The truck shut down. It wouldn't operate anymore. After they put the tuning and whatever they did on it, it just completely shut down, and they did not know how to unlock it, because what I'm told, they're building the computers on these newer trucks where you cannot go in and alter that system, right? They're locking the computers on them, or you cannot alter that system. And also the newer trucks are very sensitive. If it requires DEF, whenever you let the DEF go below a quarter of a tank, it automatically is going to trigger your check engine light, your C dealer light, and in order to get that code cleared and reset, you're going to have to go to the dealer. Yeah, so the new DEF system is very, very sensitive as well. Okay, I'm back. People of God, this is like a new design. So it's a totally new design winch. I had to go to another place, and you know, I was going to replace my DPF filter, but now that I've did the running around for this here winch, I really don't feel like it replacing my DPF filter today. So what I'm going to do is, there's a where I take it back, the place where I'm going to pick up I gotta make sure these bolt holes are aligned. So the place where I'm going to pick up my new DPF filter, right? They're charging me a $500 core. So if I bring my old filter, take my old filter off my truck, oh dang, I forgot to put this, I don't think this is, I forgot to put, yeah, I'm gonna take this off and put this washer on it. I forgot to bring my old filter, right? I mean, look at me, my mind is getting confused. So basically, they want me to take my old filter off of the truck and bring it, and they'll give me a $500 core, which means they'll just basically credit me $500. And I thought about it, and after thinking about it, I'm not having a problem with my DPF. But lately there's been like parts and everything like that. It's been hard to get parts and stuff like that, right? So what I thought about is, the smart thing would be, I'm not having a problem with my DPF. The only reason I was just going to change it is preventative maintenance, and the fact that my truck has almost 500,000 miles. I was going to change it. What did I do with that bolt? Oh, it's still in here. I was going to change it and just put a new one on, because you can't hurt it. If I've got 500,000 miles, it's only going to help, right? But everything is running good. I mean, I'm getting good gas mileage and everything. So after pondering over it, what comes to my spirit is that I should maybe just go and get the part, keep my filter, keep my old filter, pay the additional $500, which is still not a bad price because I'm getting it on a wholesale price, right? So if I do that, I'm trying to think if I should fasten this like that. Yeah. If I do that, that's still under $4,000 for a new DPF filter and all of the sensors, which is, there's 3 sensors that are attached to it. So I get that and the sensors for under $4,000. You can't beat that, you know. And at least I'll have that part in stock. If I ever need it, boom, I got it. That's what I feel like the wise thing to do. And so that's what I'm going to do. And then that alleviates me from having to pull the old filter off and take it down there. And then, worst case scenario, if I were to start having issues with my system, I can also, if I were to start having issues, then I can take it off, and I can always go back and take my core. You see, I already have the new part. So that's another thing as well. Now I've got to get these in there. So I'm gonna call it a day and enjoy my Sabbath. Of course, I'll probably run down there and get the part in the morning to that dealership. I'll run down there and get that part in the morning and just relax myself. Have me a good Sabbath day of relaxation. And then I don't know what I'm gonna do first on Sunday. I know I'm probably gonna change the oil in my truck. And I'm thinking if I should maybe service my transmission. It wouldn't hurt to do that. Do a transmission service on my truck. So I might do that as well. But this is what your little country bunking is up to. That's it. Nothing much. Nothing much. Just getting stuff done. Can't sit around and wait on nobody to do nothing for you. Sometimes you want stuff done. Just gotta get up and do it yourself, baby. Yep. Gotta get it done yourself. And then when you do the stuff yourself, at least you know. Oh, I dropped this. Wait a minute. I got 4. Yeah, I got 4. This must be from the old one. At least you know. Ouch. That hurt my hand. At least you know you got your stuff done right. So, I hope you guys had an amazing day. I don't have to cook dinner. My mom is she's here. She's gonna fry us some good old croakers. So I'm gonna do this and then go and have me some dinner, take me a shower, and I don't think I'm gonna go to the gym. My brother was laughing at me. When I went to the gym Wednesday, he told me that, he said, you know, as we age, we can't go to the gym every day. We gotta take a break. He says, you know, for my age, I gotta get my workout in and wait for at least a week. He said, for your age, you need to get your workout in and give it at least 3 days. Because when I went to the gym Wednesday, I worked on, I did a lot. I did abs, I did my chest, I did my back, I did my legs, and I did cardio, right? Because I was like, I ain't been in a while. I was so busy last month. It was so busy for me with work-wise. And so after you done been at work, I remember sometimes I'll put my my Fitbit on to count my steps. And so at work, there were some days I'd be getting done with work and I'd be done do 13,000, 15,000. I remember one time I had 17,000 steps at work. And so after working a long day like that, going to the gym is just punishing your body. You know, you gotta give your body rest, time to recuperate. And so I didn't go to the gym much last month, you know, because I get a lot of cardio in when I'm working. The things I do, I get a lot of exercise in just my regular work. And especially when I'm working on my truck and stuff like that, because I'm sometimes working on stuff up under there, leaning up, getting crunches in, you know. But when I went to the gym Wednesday, right, I worked on my abs, my back, my chest, my legs, and I did cardio, and I was feeling fine, energized. I went out, got me some nuts. I went to Food Line, got me some hemp seed, the little nut clusters. They're very high in fiber too. I think it's called Nature's Choice or something like that. They're very delicious. They got the almond clusters, the coconut clusters with the pumpkin seeds, the hemp seeds, all of that stuff, right? They're very good. And what did I do with my impact wrench? It's in the car. Wait a minute, I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. So I got my nuts and stuff after I went to the gym. And I was fine. Wednesday night, slept like a baby. Thursday, got up, went to work. And you know, I felt a little soreness. You know, if you used to working out, you already know you're going to, you may not feel soreness in the same day. And the next day, it may not be that bad either, right? And so, let me make sure this thing is in there. I think I did all of these the same. Why is it this one? Oh, I just didn't do this one. Okay. So now that thing is in there. So anyway, what was I saying? So, you know, I really wasn't feeling much pain. What? Wednesday I went to the gym and I went to the spa Wednesday. Remember, y'all told y'all I was taking Wednesday off, right? I wasn't feeling much pain or nothing like that. Everything was how they say Gucci or whatever, you know, whatever they be saying. Everything was good. Come here, come back over here, Mate. And so, and I'm gonna have to get off this so I can concentrate, right? Because this winch is like a upgraded winch, and it's got this new stop switch, so it's different. The old one didn't have that, and I don't focus well when I stop to talk. So I'm gonna get off of here after I say this right here. But so Wednesday, come back over here, Mate. Mate, come here. Come here. And so, Mate, I'm not playing with you. I said, come here. So Wednesday I was fine. Thursday I went to work. I'm fine, having a good time, doing my normal walk around work. I worked a full day. Thursday night, took my shower. I'm feeling good, right? I went to get in bed, lay down, and I was reading my Bible. I fell asleep reading my Bible, and then I woke up, and I was like, let me put this away. And I turned around and I laid on my back because I fell asleep laying on my stomach reading my Bible. And I was like, let me lay on my back. So I laid on my back, and I laid in one spot, and then I was like, this is uncomfortable. So I went to get up. When I went to bend up, oh, that pain kicked. I was like, oh Lord. I was like, Lord. That pain in my abs kicked in. I was like, oh my goodness. But I didn't think it would hurt me that bad the next day. Like, and then I started touching my abs and I could feel it. So painful. All up in where I was doing my crunches and stuff. And then my back, when I went to do like that, the pain back here where I was working, my pelt, my pecs, oh Lord, everything was just like it just came down on me, a ton of bricks, and it was so sore all on my back. Every time I moved my arm, and I was like, and then I tried to breathe, and I tried to take a deep breath. Every time my rib cage would open up, the pain would get worse, and I had to stop. I just had to sit still. I couldn't do nothing. I was like, Lord, please let the angels, I said, Lord, let the angels come and touch on me, this body that you gave me. I said, let the angels come and touch me and heal my muscles. Take the pain away, God. I prayed. And then I took me a magnesium, tried to relax the muscles a bit. I drank even more water because I always drink water. I don't really drink soda like that. I don't even keep soda in my house. I'm a water drinker. And then sometimes I'll get me like cranberry juice. Cranberry juice is also good for the bladder and stuff like that. But for the most part, I'm just a water drinker. And okay. Oh, I was about to say, where's my long black cable? Because I need my long black cable. So, oh wow, this is a cool new design. And so anyway, this side is not. Okay, so these little bolts are for here, so I need to go and get my screwdriver. And so I was in so much pain, and I was just, like, Lord, let the angels come now in Jesus' name. And my brother, he was laughing at me when I was telling him the story this morning at work. And he was like, we can't be going to the gym and working every day. And even though I wasn't going to the gym every day, I hadn't been in a while, so I tried to, really get everything in. But no, baby, I won't do it like that no more. I won't do it like that no more. That thing had your sister feeling like I couldn't hardly breathe. The muscles was hitting me. That soreness was tearing my rump up. I still got it in my back, but I'm good. I'm good to go. But I ain't going to the gym tonight. And I definitely ain't going to the gym tomorrow. And I definitely ain't going Sunday. I get back at it next week. Yeah, I'm taking a break. But anyway, don't y'all laugh too much at me. I was saying, Lord, please let the angels come. Restore the muscles. Oh, that pain was hitting me, baby, last night. Y'all have a blessed night. If nobody told you, I got to go get my screwdriver. This is my flathead. It ain't going to cut it. And I don't want to script these little aluminum bolts. Aluminum is easy to script. But anyway, y'all have a blessed night. If nobody told you that they love you, then I'm telling you right now, you are loved. You are blessed. You are highly favored. Your little country bumpkin sister loves you. It's only one of you in this whole wide world. I hope y'all had an amazing day. I really hope you guys enjoyed your day. If you want to leave any comments in the comment section, let me know how was your day, what you guys was up to, what you guys got going on. You can feel free to leave any comments that you like, as long as they're loving and respectful, But have a blessed night. I love you in Jesus' name. Keep moving, keep being productive. Don't stop. Just keep going. Have a blessed night. So, got the winch installed. No power, because with the new switch, you can turn the power off and on to the winch, so it doesn't supply constant power. But whenever I need to charge the battery, I'll leave it on. But so I'm going to switch it on. Got winch power, baby. That's all I need. Good night, good night.